On first glance, ATV and beach should be easy, but I don't have a 10K with it yet. So let's find out why I'm wrong. I'm going to break this map into 3 parts. You start off, of course, in the first section, which stretches from 0 to 3,900 meters. The fuels are quite frequent here, most being well under 400 meters apart. You can definitely die in this first phase. There are random rocks that catch you off guard, you can hit your head on these elevated huts, and these houses, you'll see later. But if you've driven these approximate 4,000 meters more than a couple times, you'll be fine. 500 meters off my record, driving carefully has served me well. I think if I'm just not too quick, until I get to those big hills, everything's gonna be fine. Because once I get to those, it's sort of hard to die, and I say that because I know that terrain a little better, but until the cave, 0 to 4,000 meters or whatever, where I am now, I don't really know. Or maybe it's not that I know versus don't know the map, it's just that the pattern is more consistent after this part. Oh yeah, this fuel is hard to get. Okay, well, I got a new record, but I need another hook. Before running out of fuel here, I mentioned those big hills and the cave. If you couldn't tell, we've reached the cave. I'm not counting this as a proper section because it's not so long, but I guess I'm calling it more of a transition that precedes those big hills. But this section is still quite a bit more difficult than 0 to 4,000, starting off with the next fuel being awkwardly wedged past this next hill. And then the fuel after that isn't much easier to collect, and I had to no fuel for literally every single attempt, which I'm still kind of getting the hang of. I'm low fuel, but I'm passing my record. Oh no. Hook? Good, okay. Now the thing is, oh yes, I beat my record, but I need to get out of this cave, and this type of terrain with the ceiling is not good for me and ATV. It opens up soon, I think though, and there is a fuel before the end of this. I just have to not die like this. Okay, I have my last hook now. Boom! Oh, this was really good. Okay, perfect landing, more or less, and I don't even think I need to use the extra hook. Okay, yes I do. Okay. Alright, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay. I still need to get out of this cave and not die. Okay, boom, should be good. The records, I looked at the leaderboard, the top 1,000 are, it's 5,600. So I don't know if there's a hill that's really hard or easy to die at or something, or there's a fuel that's far apart. But this part should be easier than the caves, I feel like. And I think the strategy is just normal. I'll just do what I always do at these hills. And even though I'm low fuel here, this part is good. I mean, I'm not at that 5,600 part yet, so I don't know. I guess I can see these kind of being difficult in a way. Actually getting up the hills isn't hard, but it might take a couple of hooks, and that's where the problem is, because you don't really have the luxury of going slow. So I think it's at this fuel, wherever the next fuel is. If I get that, I'm in a good place. So I just have in my head that I have to hurry. I am low fuel, but it's 50 meters away. This seems so gettable. I don't know. Maybe this just isn't a run that's so attempted, or maybe it's what's coming right now. I have no idea. I'm just saying anything. And I hardly play beach. But I know, or it's well known, I think, of course it is, that once you get to 7,000 or some number, then it gets flat, and it's pretty easy. It's just a couple thousand meters of these hills that I have to get through. I'm again low fuel. Literally, every single fuel is low fuel. This one actually seems kind of concerning. Ooh, this could be it. Never mind. When I think about the leaderboards, compared to, from Adventure, compared to Time Attack, I feel like it's so much easier to do well in the Time Attack leaderboards than it is for Adventure. It's possible. I'm just really bad. That is very possible, actually. Also, I'm keeping up with my dune buggy. It's got to be a good sign, right? I think the fuel tank on dune buggy is bigger. Oh, I want to get off one more hook before I run out. Bang! This... What? I swear I had enough. Wait, I mistimed the hook. That's so dumb. Okay, there's 0 chance that I clutch this. I'll try for a second, but I'm not going to get it. I just want to see what my ranking is. So all-time vehicle ATV. I'm 620th. I feel like this isn't so difficult. I mean, I know I didn't get the 10K, but... So there are 341 10Ks. Look at the ATV right now. Something weird is going on. I paused just to say this. Well, okay, it's the next day. This is big. 150 meters away. I am almost low fuel. I don't know if this is similar pace as the other ones. The low fuel doesn't even matter. Okay, I have this last thing. Wait, this should do it. If I don't... Oh, this kind of... I'm in the exact same position as last time. This pace feels so bad. Okay. Wait, I think I have one more hook if I don't mess this up. Oh, I messed it up. Oh my god! Oh my god! No, no! Dude! Wait, maybe I can roll back because there's no way. I think there's another fuel that I have to get before this. Oh no, I didn't want that landing boost. Oh, this was by far the most challenging part of the run. At this point, I'm almost at the end of the big hills, which go from 4,600 meters to 7,400. After that, the hills go away for the most part, and we've got the last section, which is pretty flat. I made it. I made it. Okay, this is so close call, questionable. Okay, let's go. Resume, got the fuel, good. I haven't passed my record, I'm about to, but I'm now in uncharted ATV territory. I'm somewhat close to the part where it's flat. I think there's one more fuel before that, or maybe the flat part comes and then there's a fuel that's like somewhat easy to collect. So I don't know where that is, but oh no. I still have to hurry, but I have gotten a new record. I'm about to be low fuel again. It could be here, I don't know. Oh no. Okay, boom. Now I'm out of fuel. This should be fine. Something that I say frequently when it isn't the case. Okay, good. Fuel collected there. I really think, like, I'm near the flat part now. I clearly don't know this map so well. But this is huge. This is huge. And once I get to that flat part, there are ways that I could die. Oh my god, and I can still die here. And if I'm driving like this isn't the best thing. I'm about to be kind of low fuel again. 7,300 meters, 690 new stars. This isn't good. I need to get one more hook off at least. Okay. Is it flat now? I think it is. Please don't land on some random thing. Okay, good. Carefully collect this fuel. And when I was looking at the records, there were some people who I feel like are pretty decent at the game. I can't remember who. But who died somewhere in the 9,000s, which, of course, it could have just been a mistake, or they maybe attempted it once and then didn't try it again. But I just want to pay attention because maybe, like, generally, I think beach isn't so hard once you've reached this point, but there could be somewhere that it's harder just for ATV specifically. I don't know. I'm going to drive, like, really carefully and, like, still quickly, of course, until I get to the 10K, and then I'm going to try to get as far as possible after that because I think this is the highest I've ever ranked in an adventure map. Like, I don't have any ranking like this. Even, like, let's say I'm hoping I get the 10K. I don't want to jinx myself, but even without getting the 10K, I'm still ranked pretty high for the ATV rankings, which, you know, doesn't happen so frequently. Okay, why have I not gotten enough fuel as well yet? That was a terrible hook. Why are there hills, bro? I kind of forgot that there are some hills still, but, like, with other vehicles, it's fine. With ATV, it's just, like, you can easily die. I don't know if it's, like, the suspension. Oh, my. Okay. These houses are a huge... Like, there, it could have been bad, but earlier on in the map, like, before the cave, I feel like a dumb death that I have a lot is on those houses. Because the ATV will not break them at all. Okay, wait. This... Oh, no, this is really bad. Oh my god. Okay, let's see how I rank. Oh, that is like the most devastating thing of my life. I'm 362 without the 10K. 100 times a charm. Times the charm. What's the saying? Oh, this is where I almost died before. Let's not do that. And I'm about where I actually died. And I just need to get this fuel now. Which I think I'm supposed to go back for this. Okay, I'm 900 meters away now. Surely I'm gonna get this and not jinx myself again. And there's probably at least one more, probably only one more fuel before the end, right? Yeah, it's right here. All right, let's not miss it. And I'm just gonna probably guess that I should go quick because there's not another fuel. This is such a huge moment. I think this has got to be the most impressive 10K. Well, I shouldn't say because I haven't done it yet, but okay, now I can say this has to be the most impressive 10K I've done, right? Let me get the world record real quick. I feel like I have to get pretty far for that though. Oh, wait, the hook thing just saved me. That slows you down? I totally forgot this was here. Alright, part of the reason I wanted this 10K so badly was because when ATV gets mastery and you can activate 3 hooks, I think that's what it is, after gas has ended. I mean, I love when vehicles are really OP, but I want to get some records that are actually somewhat impressive or it's kind of difficult. And the 3 extra hooks are just insane. So, I don't know, when I started playing this and I realized I could actually rank well, it seemed like something fun to try. Another structure like this where I do not fare so well. That felt like a super close call. I don't know if it actually was. This isn't so good though, because the fuels have been getting far apart and I've been low fuel each time collecting them. So wasting time. Uh-oh, why is the fuel down there? Probably could have used another hook. I think, actually no, I'm pretty sure there's one coming up still. I'm not gonna even try to go back. Yeah, nice. I don't know how I remembered that. I feel like the fuel is not as close after this one though, but I have no idea. I mean, at this point, it's really far in the map, so I have no idea where stuff is. Oh, this is what it is. I forgot about this. Yes! That was so lucky. That's the thing at this point. I think the most likely way for me to die is that I'll miss a fuel because I don't know where they are and I don't know when to slow down and stuff. Another close call, but it's still okay. I've passed 15,000 meters now. I think this is actually a decent run. I kind of wish that I had the adventure bonus chest because I'd be getting quite a few tokens. Okay, this could actually be the end. I feel like there's a fuel nearby though, yeah. Okay, a little sus, but I do have the hook, so I've been careful with using my last hook as much as possible. All right, I mean, I have no idea. I think if I'm going quickly, I made it again, wow. I'm surprised, but if I'm going quickly and I can use the kangaroo and whatever, I should be able to get to most fuels even on low fuel. Like, I'm not terrible on this terrain with Kanga, I feel like. I mean, it's pretty flat, so whatever, but fuel, yes, fuel. Okay, this is, I mean, I don't know, maybe the record's like, what the frick? Maybe the record is closer to 30K? Because also my vehicle, something to remember is that my vehicle is not maxed out. I'm not sure how much of a difference the engine and maybe suspension is the other thing I don't have maxed. I'm not sure how much of a difference those make, but, you know, with a world record and ranking well, I'm sure it kind of makes a lot of a difference. Or maybe not, because kangaroo is just... you know what, I bet the part levels matter more. Is it over once again? I don't know. Oh, I should have used one more hook, but... this could be fine. Alright, yeah. Dude, 18K, there we go. I want to make sure, okay, yeah, I'm recording. Dude, it's so scary. Whenever, I mean, I was going to say, whenever anything like this happens, I want to make sure I'm recording, but nothing like this has ever happened. I feel like this is the highest okay. I started recording this before the off-roader video, and now I've posted the off-roader video. So, of course, I'm ranked 3rd for off-roader in mines or whatever, but that doesn't really count. I mean, for now it does, sure, but it's going to change. Okay, one more hook so I can get out of this water, build up some speed, and miss my Kanga. Obviously, that's what I wanted to do. I have one more hook, landing boost, and I shouldn't need it. Ooh, this is a sneaky placement, but it's fine. I'm about to hit 19K, guys. This is better than most of my forest runs. Oh no, let's just go over. Oh no. No, it should be fine. No, that's really tragic. Okay, let's just see how I ranked. Wow, I almost got an all-time record. Okay, here we go, moment of truth. Let's first of all, let's see if I'm ranked with, I doubt I am. No, I'm definitely not, I forgot. People are insane at this game. All vehicles, what is this called, ATV? 94th, let's go, top 100. Okay, this makes me feel better, actually, because I would not have gotten this high, so it's good that I wasn't even close. Well, very exciting. First time, I think, being top 100 in an adventure ranking. Anyway, maybe a couple more stars, barely any. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.